Just after 10 a.m. and 20 degrees downtown, not too bad. Weatherman said 22. Disagreed with him. Barbara and I both. We went to 24 degrees today, so we'll see what's going to happen. Don't really have a lot of faith in it. It's Friday, 13th of March, Black Friday! Yeah, second one of the year, literally. And I want to welcome everybody on board, but we better do this first. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today, believe me, absolutely elated, really am, because we've got PTO joining us. Power takeoff. Okay, yes, father and son, you're gonna love this, you really are. So let's kick it off. Here's Dixie Cup, Power Takeoff on Galaxy.
Yeah, it's Dixie Tie. What's our online store?
So I'm loving the badge there, Scott. What's the badge you made of?
This is from the Dragon's Tail in Tennessee, and it's I think it's 12 miles long, but like 126 curves on a 12-mile stretch.
Okay.
So it's kind of up a pretty, I don't know if I call it a mountain, but a pretty big darn hill, and then down again. But we, me and some buddies, probably 10 years ago went and did it. I'm a motorcycle enthusiast on the side.
Right. Yep, so am I, actually, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So tell me, you got a Harley?
Yep, got a Harley.
What size?
2005 Road King.
Oh.
So I think that's got the, what motor was it, the 483 or something, but I worked on the top end of it and stuff, and it seems to be, what are you riding these days?
Well, actually, I'm still riding my old Panhead from back in the day.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah, it is. Somebody actually said it was his grandmother's scooter.
Well, it's a collectible, I'm sure. What year is that?
It's actually a 72.
Okay.
But it's been rebuilt about 5 times.
Okay, was that AMF years then, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Way back.
The ones that vibrate a lot and lose. I got a buddy that's got one, and it always loses a nut or a bolt somewhere down the line. But
yep, and it's almost British. It never stops leaking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because I used to.
Since we've been playing in a band together, a lot of my weekends, I pretty much I don't have a lot of time to ride it, but I get on it, about once a month and go around the block a couple times. That's about it. So, but we're just always busy playing.
Yeah, I know what
you mean. And I enjoy the time with my son, So.
Honestly, Scott, I'm lucky if I actually get to start the thing up in the garage these days. I'm that bloody busy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you and Barbara need to get out on that road.
Well, actually, Barbara wouldn't hop on a bike with me. She's already told me that.
Yeah, okay.
But she also won't let me ride her sheep at home.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Aiden hasn't been on the back of mine yet either. He's just a little nervous, but...
Yeah, that was like 8 years ago.
Yeah, 8 years ago, I guess.
Okay, we've got about 40 seconds.
All right.
You can answer from about sure. Hey Mars, I think it's just on what's our merch store? What I got I think it's just it's on our website. Say go to our website. Takeoffband.com. Yep.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to welcome everybody on board, literally. So nice to have everybody there. If you're a first-time viewer, why not do this? Why not sub, thumb, bell? Bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people, much like today's guests. And believe me, you're going to love these guys. You really are. Subscribe, become part of the family. Call it the noise here at Galaxy, simply because, well, you make a lot of noise and we hear about it. You know what to do with the thummy thing? Get epileptic. like us a lot. Double dare you. Today we're talking to Scotty and to Aiden, and they're coming out of PTO, a power takeoff out of Wisconsin. Apparently a bit of snow that way. Welcome to Galaxy.
Hello. Hello. Good to be here. Thank you for having us.
Well, an absolute pleasure. We absolutely love your work. We really do. So, starting off, Scotty, first of all, I got to say thanks to Steve Baker for promoting this band. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve Baker.
But I do got to ask you, Scotty, donuts. Tell me about donuts.
Tell you about what?
Donuts. Well, it's got it written here. You know, did someone say donuts?
I was expecting a musical question right off the bat, and you went to the donut. Yeah, I'm kind of a sucker for a cream-filled Long John donut, for sure. So we kind of all are a little bit. After gigs, we look for the nearest donut place and have a donut, and usually a strawberry milk on the way home. So we're such rebels, aren't we?
Believe me, I love it. I really do. Here in New Zealand, we have meat pies. And after doing a gig, we go in local gas station and buy a meat pie on the way home. The only thing is, you've got to remember, it's nuclear hot. Really, literally. Right. So, you know, the best way to eat it, literally, you know, open the bag, drive down the road and hang it out and let the wind blow. Believe me, you can do some serious damage.
But it's a habit, you know. You just get used to doing it, stopping for treats on the way home.
Absolutely. I remember those days. Well, now we opened up with Dixie Cup, so you expecting a music question? Tell me all about it.
The song Dixie Cup, I mean, the band, we kind of always write the music together, but the first general idea is that, you know, I go, okay, this is what I got going in my head. So, but I constantly, you know, I mean, Aiden, he's my son, and he's younger, and you know, and he dates girls, and I always put myself, you know, and it just takes me back to like my end of high school years, and you just think about young love, and you know, I'm happily married for 29 years to Aiden's mom, but it just throws you back into those feelings and the games and the little bit of drama, and you know, I kind of see that in our younger guys that, you know, play in the band with Ethan and Aiden, and then Jacob's young, our bass player, and he's a young guy too. So I see the frustrations, and I'm happy not to have those anymore. So.
Yeah, I fully understand, Scott. I really do. But, you know, at the same time, kind of envious because, you know, it would be nice to be able to go back in those days and just relive that little bit every now and again. It was a pleasurable time.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Really was. But at the same time, Scott, you used to let them in the kitchen with the pots and pans. Seriously?
Yeah. I was Aiden and I mean, we kind of have I was a drummer for 35 years. So, and I just retired from playing, was frustrated with the music business, you know, got a lot farther than a lot of people, but was a drummer. And, so I sold all my stuff but I remember me being a kid and Aiden the same way. It just brought back memories, and so sold all my drum sets. And here Aiden was 2 years old at the time and gets out the pots and pans at our house and does exactly the same and breaks every wooden spoon we had. And then I'm like, holy crap, I think we have a drummer on our hands. So follow in Dad's footsteps for sure.
Yeah, I did.
You know, I'm going to let you in on a real story, literally. My mother was a professional chef, and in fact, she used to be the head chef at Bellamy's, which was the place where all of our politicians used to eat. You know what I mean?
Right.
She would not let me abuse her pots in any way, shape or form. That's why I love the idea of the pots, because I did start that way myself, pulling pots out.
Okay.
The old wooden spoon, but
Yeah.
only once that when my mother went to go and get a wooden spoon and got the stalk and nothing else, that was my drumming career over and done with right there.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's never too late, DJ Grant. Start back up. Let's go.
Well, I do know how to play the drums, but it's been a long time since I've been near the Skins. I've got to be honest with you.
Okay.
Good 15, 20 years. So I would need a refresher course for sure. Having said that, tell me about Do You Wanna?
Okay. Well, it's another one. Live my life vicariously. You're hitting me on the songs about love and young relationships, but that one was probably me in my sophomore year in high school, and you contemplate everything in your head, and you got to find a little bravery. And there's a line in there about being brave, and you got to ask that girl out for the very first time, right? And we've all been through it as guys, or girls asking guys out, or girls asking girls, whatever floats your boat, But somewhere down the line, a relationship started with someone just being brave and maybe taking a step forward.
Love it. Really, really do. By the way, 1,931 requests for it since we've been playing it too, by the way.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Not
Wonderful.
bad. Not bad.
It's a fun song to play live. That's a fun one. It's a good kick in the butt song. It's got some good tempo to it, so we enjoy playing that one.
Nice.
Fun.
You're joining us here live at Galaxy with Scotty and Aidan from the band PTO. Power Takeoff. Here is Do You Wanna? It's hot in here. How you feeling, guys? You okay?
Oh yeah, doing great. I feel like if you do need anything from us, we do have some props with us. So if you don't mind, if we could do just a little something on it. We're just nobody's trying to be somebody. So
Not a problem.
whatever you can do, we appreciate it.
Not a problem. How many countries are tuned up?
169.
169.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
That's pretty good. Good for you guys.
well, it's not about us. It's about you. You know what I mean?
Well, no, we wouldn't be here without you. So thank you for you're inspiring us here on this end. So we're just the people that appreciate it.
That really goes both ways there, Scott. It really does.
Thank you.
At the same time, how many cities?
So it's 6,349.
Okay, it's not bad. 6,349 cities tuned up.
Wow, that is so cool, you guys.
Well, the number you want really is the one at the end. How many how many devices were tuned in listening to this? And this is important because we don't know whether it's one person or 50 in a warehouse. It's only the computer, the device that we get the ping from,
sure.
right? But that number will impress you. I promise you that.
Well, I tell you, I appreciate your knowledge to understand all that stuff. Being a farm boy, even my phone, I struggle on it a little bit. So, like with Barber, you guys are very I commend you on that.
Look, we've got about 50 computers in this place, and I still can't work my phone.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't make me feel too bad now.
You're not. You're good. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're talking to Scott and to Aidan, two of the most important people of the band, Power Takeoff, and believe me.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, most important people. I like that.
Well, you guys have got something going on, literally, not only father and son unit, there you go with the ladies right from the start, but you switch halfway through the show. I mean, everybody sings in the band, which is rather confusing. We don't know which one's the lead singer, but you guys switch being drummers. Fantastic.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, we enjoy it. It's fun. Again, I think I told you a little earlier, I was a drummer for 35 years. Aiden's following in my footsteps, but it is fun to switch. I mean, people, it's a fresh air, so to say, in a show situation. It's like, oh wow, he's gonna sing. And at that point, I'm kind of ready for a little bit of a break. So he comes up, and then the drumming's just, I just play along.
I get it. Now, tell me, do you do it mid-song?
We don't do it in any song. Sure. And we haven't written original song. I'd like to. I mean, he'll sing backup harmonies with me on songs, and I think of the Judds or something like that. It always just sounds so good, and he just, it's that father-son harmony thing. But I'm still working on a song that we both can sing leads on too. And in the studio situations too, I think it would be cool for me to drum on a tune and him be the lead vocal on a song. We're a work in progress, so it's all written down somewhere up here. But
Scotty, the reason why I asked that, and I'm going to be straight up with you, as a professional engineer as well, believe me, I've been in not only front of house, but working studios as well. So I've done both sides of that. But I've been really, really lucky in my career because I've worked with some of the biggest bands in the world. And I had the privilege of working with Genesis once here in New Zealand, and Phil and Chester Burrows. They were practicing pre-doing the show, literally switching without skipping a beat.
sure, cool. Oh wow,
And
that
that
would
was
be cool.
fantastic. Chester Burrows came up to me and said later on, that he actually did fluff it, but nobody noticed. You know what I mean? But, hey,
Yeah, I mean, as long as that one hand is going, and then you can make that switch. He hits a lot harder than I do. So sound guys have come up to us and say your kid wails on him, and you're like an old fart, up there. But too, I'm pretty sure I hit him as hard as he did when I was 18, 19 years old. It's just I like to focus more on singing now. It's a little different of a challenge.
So you're both right, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You do? Brilliant.
Yep.
And believe me, Aidan, I can see a huge career in music ahead of you. I really, really can. And with both of you, I'd like to be able to follow up on you guys as we go through your career.
Absolutely.
Be able to keep an eye.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Tell me about Revolution. And believe me, this is fantastic. We love this track. And I've got to be honest with you, one of the few songs that I've actually put into my car, and I never change music in my car, but I've got Revolution in there.
Melt my heart. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell me about this track.
That was a track. It just, I'm not 100% sure in your country how things are going, and I'm not a political guy whatsoever, but I just feel that there's just a lot of negativity out there in the world, and the revolution is just celebrating life. I always at a live show too try to be, I want to be that positive. I mean, it's a big world and we all got to get along, right? But there is, for anybody that does a good thing, there's always seems to be, 3 people that pat him on the back, and then you got 20 people to make a negative comment about it. And the revolution is just being good to each other, and we're all, in this together. And the lyrics, stick it where the sun don't shine. I had to think a little bit about that, and do I really want to put that in a song? But if you're going to be that negative Nelly on things and stuff too, maybe you deserve that lyric in that song. So, but I appreciate you liking it and enjoying it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Means a lot.
Well, believe me, I spent a lot of time in the 70s in England wearing, nappy pins in the ears and stuff like that way back in the day,
Okay.
And I enjoy a bit of punk, and I'm loving this. I really, really am. It's refreshing for
Okay.
me as an old fella that used to get into crass productions and stuff in England. Loving
Oh,
this.
cool.
Really, really
Awesome.
am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're right here at Galaxy. Here's Power Takeoff and Revolution.
Yes.
Yeah, I spent a number of years in the music industry in England. And
Oh, well, I've been watching the Stray Cats documentary, and to London. They went in, 1980? I think it was 1980.
yeah.
And just the clubs and just everything. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe we need to go to England.
Well,
Pretty cool scene there, or punk rock, or I mean.
Absolutely. I mean, there was just crazy, crazy stuff. But I had the privilege of working with The Cure while I was over there.
Oh,
You know,
very
so
cool.
that was a lot of fun. It really was. But there was a number of other major artists that were out there at the time that we had the pleasure
Okay.
of bumping shoulders with and doing a bit of work with, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
Sid Vicious was one of them that we hung out with quite a lot. So
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, sorry for his loss. He went way too young, but just on that path of devastation, unfortunately.
that was his mother.
Yeah.
That was his mother's fault. It really was. But
Oh.
we don't want to go there. We really don't. This is a family show. Tell me, are you both meat eaters? You're not vegans by any chance?
What's the question?
Are you a vegan?
Vegan?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No,
We're seeing the farm boys. You know,
Yeah.
we kind of. I grew up with cattle, but in later years got rid of cattle, and we farmed soybeans and corn. And I just retired from farming,
Okay.
and Power Takeoff is kind of my new venture.
Fair enough.
My father's 83 and my uncle's 67, and they just had enough. And I didn't want to do it all the work by myself. It's just too much work for one guy. So.
Well, the reason why I asked this, literally, have you ever tried a vegan sausage?
I have, I do believe, and I think I enjoyed it on the grill. I think
Okay,
it's when I had
all right.
vegan sausage on the grill.
Was it
Yeah.
was it made of real vegans?
I don't know what it was made of, but it tasted really good. I didn't ask any questions.
You see, I've been trying to come to the bottom of the myth for about 10 years now. Vegan sausages are made of real vegans, are they? Well, Girl Guide biscuits aren't made of real Girl Guides, are they?
Well, it'd be interesting to see if yours would be different from. I tell you what, you have us come play by you, and we'll bring some of the Wisconsin vegan sausage with us, and some cheese curds for you too.
I tell you what, bring us the real sausage and you've got a deal. The vegan stuff you can leave behind. Honestly. I could tell you a story about Johnson & Johnson baby oil as well, but...
Okay, yeah, wow.
Oh, believe me, I was doing an interview with one of the executives of it, right? And I got my secretary to go and get me some Johnson baby oil and some powder to use as a prop. They held it up, I held it up. And he goes, yeah, that's ours. And I went, so baby oil, how many babies goes in a bottle? No more interview.
Grind them up.
The longer the song, isn't it?
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Today we're talking to Scott and Aidan from the band PTO, All Power Takeoff, out of Wisconsin. And believe me, fantastic. Loving this. Really, really am. Now, at the same time, I do have to ask you guys, I have a young lady by the name of Shirley. She's coming out of Nova Scotia and she's asking, as a fan, how do we get hold of you guys? Are you on Facebook? Are you on X? Are you a talker? But more importantly, do you respond?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
On Facebook Messenger, we certainly try. When we're on tour, it's a little more difficult because we just have such a different lifestyle. And I'm the driver, so I tend, and our bass player Jacob drives too, but I tend to do the majority of it. So I always might be a couple days late on the road, but usually on a daily basis we respond. Yeah, and Aiden does too, correct?
Yep.
And I feel like I've been answering all the questions here, and we can let Aiden talk too.
So, okay, Aiden, here's one for you. A young guy by the name of Martin who's coming out of, Washington State, and he's asking, as a fan, how do I get hold of a cap, a koozie, and a t-shirt?
How do you get a hold of it?
Yeah, do you have some merch? Where's the store?
It's on our website, powertakeoffband.com, our online merch store. You can hold some stuff up. Here's our album.
An album?
It's a cool picture on the back
Yeah, cool picture of us.
and in the middle.
We're not trying to steal anything here.
Fly swatter.
A fly swat. Now that's original.
Yeah.
It's for multiple activities.
Yeah, we'll keep that PG, but yes, we do have power takeoff fly
We got
swatters.
koozies.
Yeah, koozies for the brewski that hopefully everybody's having in their hand as they're watching us play, or their soda, of course, too.
We got some stickers.
Yeah.
Gotta pull out the sticker.
Yeah, we always kind of say, good chance to always happen at the power takeoff show. So, and we try to, we keep that in the back of our heads while we perform, and we try to make it more of an experience, a positive outlook on life. And our goal with Power Takeoff is always that if you come to the show and you're in a good mood, that's great, but hopefully you're in a better mood on the way out, kind of thing. And just try to, life is short, right? And it's a father-son band. I know my time's limited, and he'll go on to incredible things. But if I could have a good 5 years, that would be great, So we're working together and loving every minute of it.
You know, Scott, I can absolutely relate to the good 5 years. It's something I'm going to tell you once we've finished this, and believe me, it's very, very relevant, because I want to put you into a magazine. So if you hang in there,
Love to. Thank you.
we would like to be able to forward you into that. But before we do that, tell me about Keep Trucking.
You trucking?
Mm-hmm.
That was the first song that me and Aiden ever wrote together, and it was during the COVID. Like I said, I sold my drums. I'm not gonna, I'm done with the music business. I'm not gonna have a kid that plays drums. And right during the COVID years, and he kind of wanted, we jam and stuff, but never anything serious. And I kept saying, when you get to high school, you're going to meet all these musicians, and you're going to get in a band with guys, and you're going to love it, and it's going to be the best time of your life. He hits high school, boom, COVID. Everything shut down. So that's kind of how it all started. And that was the first song that we ever wrote. I think it was probably a year later we recorded in a recording studio, and him and I, and had a couple friends, musician friends of mine through the years that played on it, and but then at that point, with us, it was just, let's just do this. And then COVID lifted, and we put the band together, and our guitar player Ethan is Aiden's age, and he's kind of a friend. Recording engineer Paul is his name. It's Ethan is actually Paul's son, and so kind of just through relationship, and Jacob, bass player.
Man, I think it's been about 4 years since that.
Yeah.
Coming up on 4
They were
years.
high school buddies, once they got rolling. So Aiden kind of taught Jacob how to play a little bass, and so it just kind of, we didn't have to rush into anything. We had those years of COVID just to try to write songs, and we were just loving every minute of that. We have a little 24-track recording studio in the basement, so we were able to kind of record what we'd come up with. And then we got about 3 songs together, and then we recorded them. So,
Absolutely loving it. You're right here at Galaxy with Power Takeoff. Keep trucking.
yeah, if I talk too much, let me know.
No.
Do it.
Just kidding.
The platform is all yours, Scott. It really, really is. We're just a humble purveyor.
Well, right back at you here.
We're very, very
Yeah, I've been in the music business, 40 years now, and I'm 55, and, but still, I still believe I got a little gas in me yet,
You don't-
and,
you don't look a
it'd be
day over
kinda-
31.
Oh, well, thank you. But if I take the hat off, a little missing hair, but thank you. But yeah, he kind of puts the fuel in my tank too.
Don't worry, Aiden. I'm a 21-year-old trapped in an old man's body.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm the same, yeah.
I think we all go through that at a certain age.
Yeah.
I really do. But I'm very, very grateful for the career I've had, and I'm super grateful to be able to continue meeting absolutely brilliant bands like yourself and giving them a platform to be able to
Well, thank you for the platform.
And
It's few and hard, there's just not a lot of platforms, and we appreciate you, and just to try to get you going, a little jump start,
well, we want to not only put you into a magazine, but we have a few ideas as well. There's something I think you'll find very, very interesting, literally. And
Okay.
you see, years ago, Barbara came to me and says, listen, we've got a guy who makes movies and he's got a magazine. I think we should put our artists into these magazines. And I went, yeah, okay, do that. But after a while, he was more interested in doing the movies than the magazine. It was taking up too much of his time. So he folded it up. Now, I felt a little despondent, to be very honest with you. And then Barbara comes along and goes, I've got a guy who's got a magazine. I went, no, no, I've had enough of this, once was enough.
Yeah.
And she goes, no, this is important.
Okay.
I've learned very, very quickly I've got to listen to Barbara. I may own the
Okay.
company, but I don't run the
Oh,
company.
my business.
Okay, yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's good. I always look to my wife for some advice,
Oh,
for
she's
sure.
she's not my wife. My wife is
Yeah.
over
Oh,
here.
okay.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
but she's my best friend. And
Okay.
now she's also my business partner, but not here in this country. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
But she introduced me to this young man by the name of Jay Pillai, and she says, we want to get involved in this. Now, we have a reputation of only dealing with the best, literally. We only put the best bands in, we only play the best indie bands in the world, literally. And you guys are
thank
in
you.
that.
Honored to be on that list.
And well, we whittle that down too because we only interview the best in the world as well. So, once we do that, Barbara will say to me, listen, I want to put them in the magazine. So that prior to doing the interview, I already know where we want to take this, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah, no, wonderful. Well, again, hopefully we can play a show for you somewhere down the line. Love to do it.
We'll talk about that as well. But in the meantime, let's go back and we'll do All the No's, your most requested track.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Jay. Our bass player and his girlfriend from the Netherlands, Jay, is here. We got doing a little jamming.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Nice to have you on board. Just down a little bit, yep. Thank you. Anyway, today we're talking to Power Takeoff, and of course, father and son. Of course, we're talking to Scott, who's dad, and Aiden, son. Now, where do you see the band going from here in the near future?
What do you think, Aiden? What do you have your opinion? You can answer.
On top of the world.
Power take over the world.
There you go.
That's a good answer.
Dream.
I always say we just want to play for people, and spread our message, and again, somewhat make it positive, and we no reason we can't all get along and everything, and so whatever gets us in front of some people, we love that, but if anything, just playing up, my dog's barking. but just playing with my son in a band, I mean, all dreams come true, right? So there we go. So
You know, I'm very, very envious. I'd love to be able to be doing something similar with one of my sons, if you know what I mean. But believe me, they're way too busy doing their own thing. So I'm still doing the DJ thing. Having said that, um, anything new in the can? You got anything coming out in the near future?
No idea.
yeah, we leave April for we do 10 dates across the state of Florida, southern state, so it'll be nicer weather. So we're okay with that. And then we come home and we're this summer. We've just been playing so much that we just want to be able to write some songs. I mean, we're kind of halfway through another album here, and kind of want like to finish that. And then we just kind of got our Thursday, Friday, Saturday stuff in the state of Wisconsin, doing a little Illinois, a little Iowa, but just trying to keep making a little buzz in the Midwest of the states here. So.
So,
But maybe coming to see you here in a year.
well, yeah, believe me, I would love to have you guys down here, down under in the Antipodes. But Aidan, if you are going to be releasing new music soon, I'm hoping you're going to remind Scott to not forget about us down here and pass some music on so we can play it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, absolutely not. You'll be the first set I do.
Absolutely brilliant. Love that. I really, really do. Having said that, and believe me, I'm really, really fascinated by this because 26,509 requests for power takeoffs, all the no's.
Wow.
Why?
Oh, thank you.
Why are so many people wanting this song? What's so popular about it?
That's one. I go back to the youth. You're hitting all the youth ones, but we played a show and it was I don't know what the occasion was. It was at a Sunflower Fest, and we played a show, and there's literally 200 kids between the age of 4 and 8 dancing to us. And that was just, talk about going home and being like, God, maybe I never want to say we're all ages, but that was one that inspired me, and all these young kids, and they've got a whole future in front of them. And I mean, I know as a musician or anything you do in life, you always hear the word, no, you can't do that, and it makes you work a little harder even. But that was that one just out to those kids, those 200 kids that night, that it was just kind of wrote it the week after that. And yeah, just gotta send them off with something, right? I mean, so kind of neat though.
Well, I've got to be honest with you, Scott. Normally we get between 500 and a couple of thousand requests per track through the lifetime of playing it here at Galaxy. This amount is phenomenal. It really, really is. So
Thank you.
be very, very proud of yourselves. Really.
Oh, thank you.
You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're joined not only by Scott, but by Aidan, son. Power takeoff. Here is all the no's. I think it's a hey man, did you ask her out that gets people.
Well, appreciate you doing all those songs, boy. That's really neat. You spoiled us. Usually we only get one. So the fact that you did all of them, I appreciate it.
No, believe
We
me,
appreciate it.
we are very, very big fans and would love to be able to follow you guys through your careers. That's why I was asking if you got new stuff. It gives us an excuse to be able to say, how would you like to come back for another interview? You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no. And I think too, that, us writing songs together, and then getting the band all chimes in. But you see the progression and where it's going, and it's kind of neat. I'm not even a songwriter. I was a drummer, and I think I'm at like 13 songs already. And and there's plenty in the works too.
Nice.
And I just never thought it was even in me, but like I say, he inspires me to a certain degree, and he's a great songwriter too, and
Well, thank you.
but I want him to save a lot of his stuff for him after, Dad retires with Mom. So
As you do, I understand that fully. So, once we finish this, please don't go anywhere because I'd love to
Okay.
be able to talk to you about this magazine, how to be able to get you in. But I wouldn't mind asking you, you said you got a little studio there. How would you like to do me some voice drops?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. No, for sure. Send me what you need. Yeah.
Oh,
happy
no,
to
no,
do
no,
it.
no. Be creative. You see, if I send it,
Okay.
everybody sounds the same. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
But
Well,
I usually say, hey, listen, you guys are songwriters. Be creative. Come up with
okay.
something.
No, we could do that. Yeah. We will stir something up for you for sure.
Awesome, awesome. Because the more people that get to know who you are, the more times they go on the interwebby thing and start buying your products and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how
Well-
about sending me one of those records and a few of your koozies and bits?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep.
Brilliant.
Make that happen for sure. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. So we'll wrap it up right now, and I've really got to say thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure
no,
talking
thank
to you.
you. Thank you, sir, DJ Grant. You pat me on the back there.
I'll put you on the back for you.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we've been talking to Power Takeoff, coming out of Wisconsin. Of course, Scotty and Aidan have joined us. Absolute pleasure to have both of these people on board, and please pass on to the rest of the crew how much they missed. You know, you missed out. You should have been here, really, poking the eye for that. But I've also...
So, yeah, Ethan is our guy too. He's like, I got a guitar lesson. He gives guitar lessons. So, you know, everybody kind of got their little thing. Jake, our bass player, just walked in a couple minutes ago. We're jamming tonight. So,
Very cool. So please pass on regards from us here at, at
Absolutely.
Galaxy. Love your work. Please keep it up. Please send us more new music, and we would love to be able to play it here in New Zealand and around the world. And also, we'd love to be able to get some voiceovers from you as well, so that people
yep.
can continuously hear who you are, and we might be able to play with them too. You never know. We do stuff like that. So we'd love that. So please hang in there, my friend. I want to have a chat to you right now after this about getting into LIM. You'll understand very, very shortly. But for everybody else, have a very happy and successful weekend. Friday 13th. Enjoy it. And catch me Monday morning. See you then.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, forgive me.